YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. I do my best each and every day giving you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, we talking some Bitcoin, we talking some Toshi, but I gotta let you know that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You gotta go out and do your own research. Super important, guys. Can't express how important your research is. But we gonna get into this stuff. Yeah, let's do it, right? Bitcoin coming in at 108, fear greed index coming in at a 76, but Bitcoin is actually dropping down pretty significantly, right? It was all the way at 111.5, and now coming in at 108, right? Is Bitcoin starting to see correction, or is it still looking solid? In my opinion, we still looking solid. This guy kind of thinking what I'm thinking, right? This cup and handle, you see how it plays out and shot up into another cup and handle. I'm thinking that we've already seen our correction phase. I'm thinking that we're going to see a run up like this guy's seeing the same thing. We see our correction, have a run up. Doesn't take a genius. I don't know why he calls it a bananas. I guess is that like a banana, I guess. I don't know. To me, I've always called this a cup and handle. You see, it's like a little cup, and then how it creates the handle, and then it shoots up. It's not a cup and handle without the handle. It needs to have that little dip. So, again, that's what this guy's looking at. He's looking at these all-time indicators. This 1 year chart really is what he's looking at. But you can see cup and handle, right? A little pullback maybe, and then hopefully we see a run up, right? And we're getting pretty close to June now. My prediction was July, but hey, maybe sooner, maybe later. I don't know. Anything could happen, right? That's what I always tell you guys. Anything could happen in this market. And the fact also that price moves usually on a Thursday. And then going into the weekend, we usually see some sell off. So, again, did we not see a good enough close yesterday for Bitcoin to continue on? Were we not able to generate enough greed? Apparently, got a lot of shorts come in last night when I was sleeping, but I want to know if we're going to see more sell-off into the weekend. I actually think that there's a decent chance that we see more sell-off into this weekend. But we have some support. We're developing new layers of support, which is what you want, I don't think that we've hit an all-time high. Would just be kind of weird if we did, because we were just at an all-time high. Right here at 111, it's just it's too soon to say that this trend has broken down. Let's see, I'll pull up these Keltner channels. We're probably sitting on something right now on the 1 hour. Getting close, so the 1 hour could actually have a little bit more correction, right? But we're still creating higher lows here. So not too concerned on the one. The 1 day. 1 day's looking like we could have a retest of this 103, even as low as 103, right? Or if we even break below that, I mean, we could even have a retest of 100, right? That's what I was saying. I said we can have a retest of 100 still, and we would still be in an uptrend, right? If we had a retest of 100, then that might mean that our market needs to take a little bit more time. I would actually really like that. I really want to, and I think that if you're long on this space and that you want to see a long bull cycle, you should actually want to see a retest of Bitcoin hitting 100K also. And I know that's a weird thing to think when you're like a new investor, but again, that we know that the greed is so high right now. It's at like a 76, right? We're paying attention to that greed index. So I think that if we could have a retest of some of these lower ranges, we're still in an uptrend. We still have long-term indicators that would be working for us, right? Look at our weekly. Our weekly is looking like we might even see a breakout soon, right? This thing is still looking super solid. We can definitely have a retest of 100 and still be fully intact. And in my opinion, that would be better. And yeah, that would mean a lot of coins would drop down, but would also mean cheaper prices, right? Going into maybe it will last through June. Maybe the recovery will be in July, I don't know. Anything can happen. Again, we're already at the end of May. So, if we do want it to drop down to 100, which I was saying a while ago, then that would put us maybe more towards July of a steady, more, bullish climb and us seeing a massive breakout. Or we can maybe break out this next week. It's very possible both ways, right? Especially with all the stuff that's happening in the news and all the FUD and everything. But you guys could see the market's just down right now about 3%. Some of these coins still doing pretty well. Some of these coins that we've talked about on the channel, by the way, like Solana, right? Moodang is another coin that I was telling you guys, you know, you might want to add to your watch list. It's just got listed on Binance. Or no, Robinhood. Just got listed on Robinhood. That's really good. Actually, it got listed on Robinhood. It takes a lot to get listed on Robinhood, I feel like, because Robinhood doesn't list a lot of coins. So the fact that they're listing this as a meme coin on there, I feel like that's pretty cool. And this market cap, dude, I was just talking about this thing at like, it was what, like 20 million or something like that. It wasn't even that long ago. I mean, even though we had this on the channel really way back here, right? We've been talking about this this one right here, but we pretty much talk about all these coins, guys. That's why you guys got to be subscribed, because when I do my meme coin madness videos, we're usually catching them around like before 10 million. Around 10 million is where we've been kind of known to catch some of these pretty good coins. But you got to always be checking the contract, be on top the news, know kind of what's going on. But look, you guys can see it's just been red all throughout the market, right? Let's check on Toshi. You guys can see Toshi down only 3%. It's holding good. Coming in at $301 million, right? And this amount of holders is actually getting kind of nuts. It's getting kind of nuts. But are we going to continue to ascend? Are we going to hit a billion? I think it's definitely possible that Toshi hits a billion, for sure. But at the same time, you know, we had a huge run up not too long ago, like up 165%. And then we seen this thing create a wedge, have a rejection right here. Well, this is really when Bitcoin decided to break out and then go down. And then we had a rejection, right? We touched 3 times on this top level, had a rejection. Now we're creating possible a little McDonald's M here. Again, it's flowing that way because Bitcoin is looking highly speculative. But in my opinion, I mean, Bitcoin is down how much today? It's down like 2%. And Toshi's only down 3%. That's pretty good. Like, this coin is not as volatile as it was back in the day. And some of you guys were freaking out over like a 60% drop. But we're not far off from the top now. And this chart is still looking, in my opinion, solid. We're still flowing within this Keltner channel, still creating higher lows, and the 3 days looking really good. And then so is the monthly also. Our monthly chart is looking super solid. So those are the things that I'm paying attention to. That's what I'm watching, right? Creating this bull flag, possibly double bottom here. Could be pretty big upside to a pattern like this if Toshi does want to pump up, right? But again, it's going to be up to the market. This stuff's totally speculative, and that's what I always tell you guys. You never know, right? We thought we were going to see a big pump. We saw something on Thursday, and then look how much the price drops today on Friday. Bitcoin coming all the way down at a 108, but don't be fooled because they can eat up this candle pretty quick. These guys are having a war over Bitcoin right now. It is the bears versus the bulls. So I'm long on this space. You guys know that. I told you I don't feel like this is the top. I'm hoping that I have more time to accumulate, because that's what I want to do. I want to accumulate cryptocurrency. I'm not talking about any crypto in particular. I do think that having a diversified portfolio is not crazy. I also don't overinvest money that I can't afford to lose. And I think that's not crazy either. But, you know, it's not financial advice. You can do what you want. If you want to lose your money, you can do that. You can over leverage, right, into meme coins that are highly speculative that you heard about on Twitter. But I don't think that that's a good idea. Also, guys, I just want to tell you guys too, don't ever buy things that you see in my comment section on YouTube, because the bots are going crazy over there. And if anything, just comment on the bot. Just be like, this is sketchy or something like that. I don't know. Just so other people know that, you know, that's not cool, because there's nothing I could do. Literally, I'll put a thing so that it blocks certain words, and then they'll just change the name of the coin. Like literally, that's how fast they have these contracts coming out. So again, if anybody's ever promoting anything in the comment section, you always, one, do your research, but two, if you see that it's like a whole bunch of people, they're bots, right? It's one person that's doing it, and it's automatically a red flag right there. When I see that, I just automatically know that that's probably some craziness. Also, if you guys ever have me asked to contact you on WhatsApp or anything like that, or if you're not getting messages from my official links, then just know that that's not me. You know, I'm not going to ask you for money or a seed phrase or to send anything to a account. I'm not going to do any of those things. So I'm not going to launch a coin or anything like that. So if you guys get any of that kind of stuff, then just know that that's not me. And yeah, make sure to confirm that it's not me. And then if it's not me, then yeah, just report that guy, because it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. People trying to steal money, and it's on Telegram, it's on WhatsApp, it's on all those things, guys. You guys know how to reach me if you ever want to reach me. Twitter is a great resource at JTalksCrypto. I'm trying to get more active on TikTok also. You can reach me there at JTalksCrypto. They're all at JTalksCrypto, right? So just make sure that you're talking to the right person if you are trying to communicate with me. Sometimes I do be talking to you guys. I like to have conversations. I like to engage with the community. I think it's important. Some of you guys create too, and I like to support the people that are supporting me. So if you're trying to connect with me on those platforms, but be careful for the impersonators. Be careful for all these scams that are out here, guys, because they're getting real crazy right now. And literally, I make a video and then I'll get like 100 people that do this well, 100 bots, right? 100 bots in the comment section, and it's just like, it's ridiculously annoying. If I delete them, they just spam them again, and it's really annoying. So just don't fall for that. I say that all to say. And yeah, guys, if you're not yet tapped in the Patreon, tap in the Patreon. Catch you into the next video. Peace.